So this experiment was originally set up for people for when we were in COVID times and you couldn't do the experiment. So I just really quickly set up an experiment of different beakers and heated them up for a minute. And so if you look at the Excel file, which I've done up, so it's increasing the surface area basically. Having a larger size beaker, so there's more heat going into the same volume of water, which is like 50 mils over 1 minute. And as the beakers increased, you would expect that the 50 mils of water would heat up quicker. All right, so this one's just an experiment on just asking you what needs to be improved and what are the issues. Now, can you stop the video and tell me if you think the issue is the problem with this experiment is precision, accuracy, validity, and reliability, and how we could improve those. Okay, so hopefully you've paused it and you've come up with validity. So what it actually wasn't doing was it was actually, because it was such a short time and the heating pad's not that efficient at exchanging heat like a Bunsen burner is, it was actually just measuring how well the larger beakers and the more glass there is basically can heat up. And so obviously if there's more glass, it doesn't heat up as quick. And so it's actually not surface area versus temperature. It's actually just the size of the beaker, how quickly the beaker heats up, not the water. And so it's actually not valid, which is quite rare. So I've decided to put this video out 4 years later because students just don't seem to be able to get the differences between the four things, and validity is actually quite a rare one in chemistry and physics. I think it's very reliable. If I did it the exact same way, exact same time, you can see from the results, trial 1, 2, and 3, they are actually very consistent. They are actually going down. So it's quite a reliable experiment. If I repeated it exactly how I did it just then, I would get the same results again and again. It's just not valid. I'm just not testing the heating of the water with increased surface area. I'm testing that how well the beakers, larger beakers, slower they heat up when they get bigger. Basically because it is very slow and I did it for a short time. So if I had an enormous beaker of 1 million litres, it probably would go up 0.1 and stay there because the rate of cooling would be equal to the rate of heating. So that's what it really is testing. So the accuracy is not too bad. It probably is a curve like that. That does make sense. Precision, of course, the error bars on the temperature are quite large at 0.5 or plus or minus 1 because I minus 2 values. So it would be far more precise to use a data logger. I could get that down to 0.1 or even smaller. So the precision could be massively improved. The accuracy and reliability are not too bad. The validity is definitely the issue. It's not really doing what I thought it would be doing. Okay?